And now
We're on.
Hooray.
Start while y'all.
Chris, you never sent me the link to the video.
Yeah. Sure did.
Did you?
Yeah, it's the video for the podcast episode.
The link to this.
Yeah. Which episode
Please
number
hold.
is Pokemon?
Number
is-
68.
All right.
Machamp.
Jesus.
Machamp.
Is that a real word for Pokemon?
Yeah, Machamp. It's one of the muscle ones. It's one of the veiny ones. Look, are you ready to see some veiny penises?
Some throbbing veiny.
Who isn't?
Stop it.
Hello, boys and girls. Your life is about to get ruined.
Good
This
morning.
is why we can't have nice things.
Why
Is
we're not allowed
it?
to have anything nice.
Yes.
One of many reasons why we can't have nice things.
Is that one rule
The number one being there are no nice things.
ever?
I mean, there's nice things.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Prove it.
We had those burritos today, and they were fucking legit.
They weren't nice though. Your body's
They
now.
were good.
Probably so. Probably so. But it was
Is that real, Chris?
Yeah, that was cut. That was one of the cut things from the movie.
From what movie?
Guardians.
Oh.
What, the posters?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The first thing.
Yeah. But he's gonna
There's
start.
other posters too that I'm looking at.
I'm confused.
Why?
There's gonna
Posters
be
of what?
where
Because Nathan Fillion was supposed to be in Guardians too,
Oh,
as Simon Williams, but he got cut.
that's right.
So this is the stuff they had for him that is officially canonical according to James Gunn.
That's
So-
awesome.
somewhere he is Simon Williams.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm excited about how he is.
Chris, did you see that new trailer for Star Trek Discovery?
Boy, did I! Looks
I'm
pretty
excited.
cool.
Yeah. I'm a little
You know
bit
it's not?
out that it's using the JJ aesthetics because I don't like his Klingons. Okay with
No,
you know. I'm fine. It looks
you know what I don't like?
Hmm.
CBS All Access.
Yeah, no, that can go fuck itself. So can the Warner Brothers app that's gonna have Young Justice Season 3 and the new Titan show.
Oh,
Like everything's the worst.
so mad. That's going to be an entirely new streaming service just to do this shit.
yeah,
Well, you at
just
least get
make
like
it-
the first couple of weeks free, and then you could just cancel it.
That's true. That's what everybody's gonna do. Is they're
Or,
gonna buy
Chris-
a version of the show.
Chris, we rock, paper, scissors it, and then share the info.
Yeah, we'll see.
They're like, here.
There's like HBO Go and HBO Now.
Yeah, but the thing is, HBO has enough content
Oh
that
yeah,
is consistently great that you want to pay for HBO.
yeah, you do.
And we've always been paying for HBO. You know, for CBS and everything CBS has ever done. I don't like.
Hey, question. Did you guys make your lists, by the way?
What was that?
Is that?
Did you guys make your lists?
Oh, we didn't know what list we were making, but
It
we
was
can
your
make.
idea.
I know, but I didn't know it was
my
for
idea,
this
but
week.
Yeah,
It was literally your idea.
we can write a list of things right now.
Now we'll do it next week.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
Next week
Top
we will,
10 RPGs.
in honor of the fact that we did last week, we went over Game Informer and IGN's top 100 RPGs list. Next week we will present our own top 10 RPGs of all time and see where that falls.
We promise.
Yeah. I'll do my homework next time.
Yeah, I can rattle off my list, but I'm gonna say Skyrim's number one.
Don't do it now.
Ugh,
I'm not. I know. I'm not doing it. I'm
you're
just
disgusting.
Savage. Fucking savage.
For having Skyrim at number one.
Nickelback fan.
Whatever.
That's fine. I'd rather Nickelback than Skyrim all day, every
Well,
day.
Nickel Creek. It's like Nickelback and Creed and a baby.
All right, Chris, what you got, buddy? News
You want
wise,
some news?
I do.
That was a strong intro.
Yeah, it's all right. 5 out of 10. Hey Matt,
Yeah.
can I interest you in another issue of Secret Empire?
No.
They did it. They increased it.
Yes.
Of course they did. You know, my new comic store, the first thing I said when I picked up the first issue was, how much you want to bet they do what Marvel always does and add an issue to it for no reason?
Oh, yeah.
And we laughed and we're like, it's going to happen. And I was like, it's going to happen. And now it's happening.
Well, they
So
have
how
to,
many
It's
issues?
happening.
Is it for no reason, or is it because they had to hurry up and add in that issue where it turns out there's another Steve Run?
It's completely unclear, but when all is said and done, Secret Empire will be 11 issues.
Oh,
Fucking year, basically.
Yeah.
that's so dragged out for something that so many people are angry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So
really-
you can look
that's
forward to that
basically-
in August.
Ooh.
That, you know, first of all, I'm going to call bullshit on that because A, Marvel has never stuck to a release schedule for a event in recent memory. Ever. I don't think they've ever
It's
done.
true.
The only time DC has ever delayed it was that one gap between Final Crisis.
Yeah.
But Marvel cannot release a schedule for their life. So there's no way it ends in August. It'll be October, my prediction, but they'll have already started the post-Secret Empire content.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be in the post Secret Empire universe, and then it won't be finished
Secret Empire will still be. Yeah.
That is
because that's the way it always is.
That's how Marvel rolls now.
Yes,
But their movies are awesome.
it's true.
Yeah. It's true. DC's fixing their shit though, in both worlds. I think it's just going to take a while for it to hit the movies.
It's just
It'll be good.
it's just comics are cyclical. Remember when DC was really bad for a couple of years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I? When?
Man,
Comics world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there was a time.
It's happened.
Yeah.
I don't have facts and figures.
Of course you don't.
All right, calm down.
Fake news.
Yeah. Slow your roll, Matt.
All right, Chris, what else?
Hey, who wants to see 6 episodes of Gwent on Netflix?
You didn't know it.
Because The Witcher's coming to Netflix, so of course we'll be watching Gwent.
Wait.
First of all, whoa. First of all, Chris,
What? What?
where the hell do you get off talking video game news when you know goddamn well you're comic?
Guys, can we stop for like 5 seconds here?
No. What?
There's a Witcher series coming to Netflix.
There's a
Yes.
Witcher series coming
There's
to
a Witcher series coming to Netflix with the full blessing of the creator of the books, and Poland is supporting it, and blah, 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 and we're going to get a Witcher series.
So that means I don't have to murder Doug for a Witcher
Oh, what?
series. Oh, that was like one of the things I was making with a
Oh,
demon.
like, yeah. Okay.
I was making a
No,
pact.
you can
Yeah.
put the candles away.
All right. Okay. Good. Holy shit! A Witcher series, really?
Yes.
We'll see.
But now I need Chris to tell me where the hell he gets off stealing my news.
I figured it fell under movie news and TV
Really?
news.
It's still under comic news?
Maybe.
One episode where they play Gwent all the time.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
If there's a Gwent episode, it'll be the greatest show of all time.
Season two, nothing but Gwent.
Nothing but Gwent.
I really hope.
That's the tagline.
NBG.
So, Scalped. Remember Scalped is coming out on TV format?
Sure.
Well, it's not coming out on WGN. WGN's looking to move it to somewhere else because it was sold recently to a different company. And they've kind of shuffled all their productions. So Scalped is up in the air.
Oh, Scalped.
Scout? Like,
Scalped.
that's what I was
The
hearing.
book, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. We have our first 2 cast people for the New Mutants movie.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, they confirmed Maisie, didn't they?
Yes, Maisie Williams will be Wolfsbane, and Anya Taylor-Joy will be Magic.
I like that those 2 characters have been confirmed more than anything.
Yeah, those are 2 good
Two of my
characters.
favorite characters that never get used.
Yes, and they're saying they're expanding the search for people of different ethnicities to play like Roberto and Danny Moonstar, which we'll see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wonder if they'll throw Richter in there.
Maybe.
Well, Richter was in the Logan
He's in
movie.
X-Force.
They should. You know who should be in there? Boom Boom.
Boom Boom's gotta be.
Yeah,
right?
Boom
All
Boom.
day,
Boom Boom.
every day. Huh?
No one loves Boom Boom.
I love Boom Boom.
Boom Boom.
Yeah, Boom Boom is like the best. Boomer
Well,
or Boom
post Next Wave, I like Boom Boom. She was obviously an awful character.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Boom Boom.
Next
No one
one.
loves Boom Boom.
Characters.
She was
Oh,
more
you guys,
useful.
did you guys watch the first trailer for The Gifted?
That's literally the next thing I was about to talk about.
Oh, it's kind of annoying, isn't it?
Not really. I saw it.
So I haven't seen the trailer for the.
It looks like Heroes.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
it
but-
does.
Cool, like,
But you know what? It's Marvel's Heroes, so it's already better.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
actually got
maybe.
that.
Hey, they name drop Sentinels and other things, and who knows if it'll be good. But you know what it'll be better than?
What?
Seth MacFarlane's new sci-fi movie show.
Oh, the Star Trek thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that
I've
trailer.
already, the first time someone showed that to me, I was like, I found next season's first canceled show.
Yeah.
It looks expensive.
That's the other thing. It's got a way higher budget than it should for being a comedy.
And that's
Version.
why it'll be canceled. Because it's budget. People were like, but it's Seth MacFarlane on Fox. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, but Seth MacFarlane's lost a lot of cachet over the years. His movies have all bombed. And now you're going to give him a show that has a much higher budget than his cartoons used to?
Yeah.
Nah, fam. Plus the fact that if the trailers can't even make me elicit a chuckle and that's supposed to be your good side, like, sorry.
It's also, I'm comparing it in my head to the fact that this idea was already pitched by the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia guys. And I feel like they stole it from them because Fox would own the pitch, right? Because they pitched it to FX and just gave it to Seth MacFarlane. And the thing is, they would have been insanely funnier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, it strikes me as the Fables Once Upon a Time Grimm scenario.
Yeah.
Where they kept pitching a Fables TV show, and Fox and ABC were like, "Now we're good. We're gonna make our own."
We already own a bunch of these licenses, so we don't need to buy yours. We're just gonna.
You know what? My main takeaway from this is Seth MacFarlane has got to be running out of vanity projects, right?
Yeah, he really does.
I really like Seth MacFarlane a lot, even though I haven't seen Family Guy in years. But I think he's very talented and has pushed himself very far by taking on projects that he likes, like doing an album of oldies that only he wants to listen to.
Yeah.
Or doing a Star Trek show just for him.
Yeah.
Well, that's my thing is, though, I don't necessarily think this is his idea. I think this is a thing, like, this is him.
He's a huge Star Trek fan, so this might possibly be his idea.
Like, I can't, like, It's Always Sunny guys have pitched this for, like, 5 years. I remember when it got announced that they were trying to do a pilot. And I just feel like he either stole it or somebody stole it and gave it to him. Like,
Possibly. But I'm not discounting because he's such a fucking nerd that he probably has had this idea for a while. Speaking of Fox, if you were committed to watching Gotham on Mondays, well, you can't because it's going to Thursdays.
Oh,
Is that using
I guess that means it's going to be ending soon.
it's not that.
Well, it's been renewed for another season.
Yes,
But Monday is now going to be Lucifer/Gifted night.
Look, I'm not going to lie. Lucifer is such a guilty pleasure show.
Yeah.
I can't believe Lucifer's still on.
I'm so happy, Chris, because it got renewed for a third season, and it's doing exactly what I predicted it would do. What Constantine never got the chance to do.
Slowly turn into the actual thing.
Starting as a basic, generic, like Supergirl at first, a generic, syndicated crime show, but now they're starting to add all the nuances from the comic books. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Season 2 has really ramped it up.
It's like how Fringe starts out as a procedural X-Files ripoff and slowly becomes an actual
And that's what
crazy...
these shows have to do because their end game is so out there. They need to pull. Like, do you think Supernatural would have ever gotten the fan base it did if it had started with its craziness? Season 1 is as basic and monster of the week serial
WB Network and just changed WB first season.
And in all of these shows, and so when Lucifer was started, I was like, that's fine. If they need to do what they need to do to get renewed.
Well, I got to think of that in season 1 when the other angel guy, like when Lucifer rips his wings off, and then like they showed Mazikeen in a mirror or something, and you realize the rest of her face is a glamour, and it's like, okay, somebody actually read some shit. They just can't do that right out of the fucking gate,
And now we're gearing up for a new war in the Silver City, and he's fighting other angels, his other brothers that have come down for him.
Yeah, you got to work your way up to it.
Yeah, so I am happy Lucifer's getting a 3rd season. It's such a guilty pleasure show. That said, I think Gotham being moved is a bad sign for it, because if a show's successful, they rarely move its time slot.
Yeah, and sometimes I was saying with somebody else, like, because S.H.I.E.L.D. and I'm sure he's...
I was just about to say that. S.H.I.E.L.D. is moving to Friday night. Like, goodbye, S.H.I.E.L.D.
And
basically.
On cable, Friday night is the night for science fiction. On network, it's where you move something to cancel it. Like, it's doing just well enough that you can't cancel it.
Yeah.
So you move it and hope the numbers drop into the bubble so you have a reason to get rid of it.
That is correct.
Because you can replace it with a surefire thing.
Which is a shame because, and I'm surprised to say this, that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 has been so good that if it was at this quality at Season 1, it might be the best comic show out there.
Yeah, I think right now it is the best comic show out there.
I never thought I'd say this, Chris. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the second half, the first half of Ghost Rider was good, but not great. But everything after the holiday break has been everything that Season 1 of Flash and Season 2 of Arrow was.
Yeah, and
so it's like the final part of Season 1 where it was really Winter Soldier heavy.
Right.
Awesome.
Yes.
I also
except actually better, Chris. Except 100% better.
They've revolutionized the format though too. Like going into this season, they'd already kind of revolutionized by breaking the season into 2 like 11 episode seasons. Essentially, season after 2 has been like 2 and 3 had been like first half whole arc that culminates with like them finishing that villain off, and that led into another one. This is like the 4th arc they're starting now. That they've worked in all these mini stories, and now they seem like they're going to come back together and affect each other. Like there's the Ghost Rider arc, which led to the Darkhold starting the LMD arc. The LMD arc led into the framework, and now the framework they get out, and the Ada's turned into what she's turned into now, and Ghost Rider reemerges from the portal, and it's like, what the fuck is going to happen? I'm like, I am all about that show right now, and nothing else is getting me that much. Like Arrow's in a very good resurgence as well.
Yes, it's great. I'm actually I'm behind on Flash and Arrow right now.
Yeah, they've revealed both of their villains at this point. I like even though like the same thing happens in every season of Flash with a different outcome, like I kind of like it. I'm really like mysteries, so I don't care if they just keep making another speedster that I have to figure out who the fuck it is.
So many speedsters.
Well, not anymore. They've run out. They've tapped every single one.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for Eddie to get back on the cast.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Gotham, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and iZombie have all been renewed for new seasons.
Woo! iZombie I'm surprised about. I thought that was on the bubble, but I'm happy because iZombie is consistently one of the best.
I love iZombie, and
I think iZombie's short seasons really help.
Whatchamacallit has been pretty confident that they were getting another season. Like he changed the finale because he just like kind of knew they were getting renewed.
Oh, okay.
Because it was originally kind of a series ender. And they cut out some of the revelations that are, and things that could have happened that would have ended the show. And he says it's gonna be a paradigm shift at the end of the season too. Did Riverdale get picked up? Is that what you said?
Yes. Riverdale starts shooting in 2 months.
I haven't been watching, but the great thing about the CW deal with Netflix is as soon as the last episode airs, it's gonna be on Netflix.
Oh, awesome.
So I'll just watch all of it in a row.
Binge it.
As opposed to having to wait a year or some shit.
Except for Powerless. Powerless got straight up canceled.
Which sucks because it's NBC and they just never give their shows a shot. And our poor friend Steven he literally, like a couple of days after it got canceled, messaged us and was like, man, I'm loving this Powerless show. It might be my favorite superhero TV show. And we're like, well, I think you mean it was your favorite.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. I thought it was good, not great, but I think it had potential. So, kind of sucks.
It just sucks because the next time they ever give a show to NBC, I'm just going to be like, well, fuck.
Well, look forward to watching it all in one chunk when it's canceled.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
Michael Fassbender will return in X-Men: The Dark Phoenix, but will probably not be in New Mutants. And James McAvoy will probably not be in New Mutants either.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's unclear whether there's a new professor or a new anything. We're not sure yet.
Okay.
Huh.
Inhumans is going to premiere on Friday nights in 2018, with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. following. We briefly talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
It's kind of weird that Inhumans is going on Fridays.
Right?
Straight to Fridays. And it's like, here's the thing. I was like, tentatively, like, positively, but like, cautious about it. But now I'm like, I don't know. Because now that I found out it all takes place in Hawaii, I'm like, what? And I just feel like it might just be cheap-ass version of the show. And this might just be a way to appease Perlmutter, who's obsessed with making it work at the detriment of everything else.
I just feel like you can make the Inhumans work if you just
They would have worked as characters that appeared in Guardians, Infinity War, and stuff like that.
You have to have started seeding them a long time ago.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what the show was trying to do. Like, he made them working in the S.H.I.E.L.D. They basically replaced the mutants with them. But like, I don't know. The actual royal family, like, to me, only makes sense in the context of the cosmic movie world.
Yeah.
And as a crazy cameo thing, like the way Warlock's going to pop up eventually, it's like you can't actually make it work without them, without the context of the space stuff. Anyway, on a small scale, I don't know if that's going to make any sense. It's too crazy.
Do you recall when I said that the guy that plays Reggie on Riverdale is being recast because he got a gig on 13 Reasons Why?
Yes.
Well, we have it. We have the new one, Charles Melton.
Yeah.
Also an Asian American, keeping that trend alive. He's our new Reggie.
Okay. Cool.
So this Flash movie, nobody wants to make it.
Nope.
But there are 3 directors who are in the short list to direct it. Matthew Vaughn, Sam Raimi.
Nope.
Robert Zemeckis.
Nope.
Zemeckis most likely. Yeah, out of that 3, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
No. Like literally just now they announced. Shoot, I'm pulling it up right now.
Did it just break?
Sam Raimi and Mark Webb have declined directing The Flash.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Zemeckis and Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah, but Matthew Vaughn would have to leave like a pretty lucrative, like doing all of Mark Miller's comic books deal.
Yeah.
We'll have to let him go do that, basically.
Zemeckis is not a bad one.
It's not.
A movie.
Look, The Flash is never going to happen. Someone floated an interesting theory that no one wants to pick up on The Flash and dedicate themselves to it until they see how Justice League pans out. Because if it fails, then they'll have their movie pulled.
Yeah. Nobody's going to sign on to a new DC movie right now, I think, unless Wonder Woman does what I think it's going to do, which is better than all the other ones as far as critical reception, and hopefully makes enough money.
Oh my God, we're so close to Wonder Woman. It comes out in like 2 weeks.
I know, it's exciting.
Here's my thing, though, is Wonder Woman will underperform compared to the previous 2 films because of the previous 2 films.
Yeah.
Because superhero movies do as well as their lead-in, not as well as themselves. So it's like, and then they will blame it on her being Wonder Woman.
Yeah, not the fact that it's gotten less marketing than any other DC movie.
And not the fact that you've had steaming piles of shit 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be, or good movies that were cut up until they were shitty. You're going to blame it on the fact that she's Wonder Woman, because they've been doing that the whole time in advance. Going, I don't know if the audience...
They're making a self-fulfilling prophecy so they can all point to people and be like, look, we tried. Women just can't carry superhero movies.
Yeah.
And then Captain Marvel's going to come out and set records, and DC's once again going to be dumb as fuck.
Yeah. But I'm hoping it comes out of nowhere and blows the projections out of the water.
Me too. God, that would be so good, but I just know in my heart it won't.
I think what's going to happen is also it'll do what none of the Warner Brothers movies have done so far, which is grow audience over the course of it being out, instead of coming out like a nuclear bomb and then just falling off a cliff afterwards. I hope this one comes out strong and then gets stronger because it's good. And that's if it's good, right? But I have a feeling like of all of them, this one looks the most coherent. Like even in trailer form. And we haven't even gotten, like their trailers are better constructed. We didn't see who's the villain of Wonder Woman?
Dr. Poison.
Yeah, we know that now, but like, is she? Or is it like fucking Eric? We don't see anything.
I refuse to believe that Dr. Poison is the villain of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Who is Dr. Poison?
I don't know.
It's the chick with half a face. She makes some sort of weapon for World War I.
In the newest trailer, there's literally a shot of Chris Evans going, they call her Dr. Poison.
You mean Chris
Pine?
The other
Pine.
God, Chris, you racist. Do you think all white Chris's look alike?
Yes. As one, yes, I look exactly like Chris Evans.
You should wish. I wish you did. Then I could be proud to call you my friend.
You're right. I'm more of a Chris Pratt.
You know all the Chris's, Chris?
Yeah, it's part of a club we have.
Chris, don't you be more like a Chris Fat?
Oh my God!
All right, calm down. Good news. Daphne Keane, the young X-23 from Logan, will return in some X-Men film at some point.
See, I think she should be in New Mutants. Well, maybe not in New Mutants. Maybe in the X-Force eventually.
Yeah, put her in New Mutants. I think she'd fit great.
Well, I really wanted her and there's another young kid. Oh, like what's it? Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Oh yeah.
I thought that's the way you beef up your New Mutants movie, so that people like come in because you've got 2 characters you already really fucking like.
That would make perfect sense.
And then put in the favorites.
So here's timeline.
Because do we need Cannonball when we already have Negasonic?
No, you don't.
Anyway.
But here's the timeline question. It's like, where does Deadpool fit into all this?
Oh yeah, timeline. The timeline is just going to be fun.
Yeah.
So
Because
it's just
Wolverine is
like it's literally not worth even thinking about.
No,
It's so bored.
before Omen.
oh, okay.
How about some actual comic book news, Matt?
Okay, that'd be wonderful.
So on Friday, everyone was psyched because Tom King and Mitch Gerads are going to do a Mr. Miracle ongoing.
Right.
How's that grab you?
It doesn't. I'm not even going to read it.
Okay.
I don't find Mr. Miracle I like as a character, just not compelling enough to pick up if it was written by someone like if Jeff Johns was like, here's my Mr. Miracle book, I'd be like, aight. Just like how we picked up Vibe because Jeff Johns was attached to it, or Greg Rucka. It has to. Or Charles.
Vibe had no breakdancing, so
Charles Soule.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tom King is getting close to that for me.
I don't know.
He did the Vision
miss,
but he did Vision.
He did do Vision, but that's one thing.
But here's the thing: Vision is so great, it kind of weighs everything else.
So you're saying it's a visionary?
Okay.
Get out of my office.
You're fired. You're grounded.
I accept.
Black Panther and the Crew has been canceled after 2 issues.
Yup, that's causing a kind of a mini shitstorm because Marvel hired their very first female black comic writer and then canceled her book after 2 issues.
Which is awful.
So it's weird because yeah, it's doing poorly, but So do a lot of books that are just continually running, and I don't know why this one got the block, especially so early. I mean, I suspect why.
Yeah,
but
I think we all suspect why, but
yeah,
don't actually speak on it.
This year would be Jack Kirby's 100th birthday.
Wow.
So DC Comics has announced 6 one-shots to celebrate it. These will include characters such as Mr. Miracle, the Black Racer, the Newsboy Legion, Darkseid, Orion, OMAC, and Manhunter.
Nice.
And I think they're going to be similar to the DC Hanna-Barbera or the DC Looney Tunes kind of one-shots.
Have you seen the Looney Tune one-shots, Chris?
Yeah, I saw the ad, the back of every comic I read.
Yeah, I'm going to show it to them. I was going to bring
rethink some of them
because it's amazing. You've got Martian Manhunter and Marvin the Martian, Batman and Elmer Fudd.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Lobo and Wile E. Coyote. You've got Jonah Hex and Yosemite Sam.
Oh my God.
Bugs Bunny and the Legion of Superheroes.
Really?
And Wonder Woman versus Ty the Tasmanian Devil.
No, it's not Ty the Tasmanian Devil. It's Tasmanian Devil.
Whatever.
He's savage.
The point is, it's ridiculous. That Batman Elmer Fudd cover.
It looks so good and so dumb at the same time. I laughed every time I saw it.
Yeah, 100%.
And finally, we now know, after the end of the button, what the big DC fall event is going to be.
Yes.
Doomsday Clock, featuring the long-awaited confrontation between Dr. Manhattan and Superman for the fate of the DC universe by Jeff Johns with art by Gary Frank.
I don't see how Superman could win that.
All I know is
all the Green Lantern rings on.
All I know is the button ends like this.
Oh.
With direct dialogue from Watchmen.
And then the blood on the button morphs into Superman's symbol.
Yes, it goes. Do,
Huh?
do.
Okay.
So that sounds pretty cool. I'm not going to lie.
But still,
I mean, it is the newly merged two-universe Superman, which maybe has some sort of...
You know how Superman beats Dr. Manhattan?
How?
They find out that
John's writes Superman beats Manhattan and hits a period, and then the story's over.
Yeah.
So why do they call it Superman Takes Manhattan?
This guy with jokes. Or Superman flies really fast and punches Dr. Manhattan into, I don't know, the sun. Period.
Punches Manhattan so hard.
And then that's it, and Superman wins. Or doesn't win. I don't know. Maybe Dr. Manhattan kicks his ass.
Well, can't Dr. Manhattan just be like, you don't exist?
Yeah.
Still,
Also, unless you nuke the area, he knows what's going to happen before it happens.
Well, then they call him Captain Atom.
Or they call in the Flash, who moves so fast that Dr. Manhattan can't keep up.
Well, I was thinking this is literally a job where you need the entire Justice League. You need Flash going into the future, and you need all of the Green Lantern Corps keeping him from altering reality while Superman punches him.
Yeah.
In order to beat Dr. Manhattan.
Basically, I have no idea how they're going to play this out, but I'm in.
I thought that's where the 17 fucking Earth Green Lanterns were going. That whole idea that we keep getting more, why? I thought it was because Dr. Manhattan's fucking coming. And you need, basically the power of Parallax to fight him.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Possibly. Yeah, that's all the comic news I have.
Okay. Well, then let's talk actual comics.
Okay. You ready?
I am ready.
Archie Comics number 20.
Still typing.
This is the first serious issue of Archie.
Yeah, which...
Or an end on a serious note.
it took some of the fun out of it.
Well, like it was very much a traditional Archie comic leading up to it, and then the final 3 pages were so not what I expected that I kind of was I'm a little unsure how I feel about it. Basically, Reggie, Betty, and Archie get into a giant 3-car accident.
Dun dun dun.
Were you texting?
No, they were having a drag race, and Betty got on the road, and
Okay. That's
better.
Yeah, that's
than,
much better.
It's interesting because it is the first time we've had actual stakes in this comic.
That is true.
So I'm curious to see how it's going to play out, but I don't know. I felt kind of weird afterwards.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
What else?
I have Generation X #1.
I flipped through it, and the art turned me off immediately.
Show?
Who's doing
I
it?
see this.
Pinna or something. The way Jubilee looked, I was like, nah, I'm good.
It's very anime. Some of the faces are very strange.
Can you hold it up for me?
I don't know how I didn't buy it.
Hold on. Let me get a page ready.
And Chris only buys it digitally now.
I liked this, but it has some of my favorite kids from the Wolverine of the X-Men school.
Yeah, I like the cast, like iBoy and stuff, but this was a big enough week, and I gave it a shot in the store, and I was like, nope, can't do it.
I'll never fault you for that.
It's too many books now.
Yeah.
Trying to be more
this one
with my money. Can't buy a book where I hate the art. Can't do it.
Especially I wouldn't be able to not compare it to Chris Bacalo, who I know you guys hate, but I love and associate with Generation X intensely. His early work is really good. I've shown you guys early pictures anyway. Just because he's like a goofy cartoonist now who does weird block people all the time. And he was always bad. Anyway.
Right.
Chris muted himself.
Did Chris muted himself?
Yeah, Chris muted himself.
Huh.
He's talking a lot right now about something.
He is. Hey, Chris. Buddy. Hey, buddy.
I think we should let Chris know. Should he get a text? The camera on him looks really good, though.
We can't hear you.
I feel like
Chris.
The last couple of times, I think it's better.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I think it's
Nothing?
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
You were just talking and talking, and no one heard a thing.
I couldn't tell if you were fucking with me or not.
No.
No.
We literally couldn't hear you. And now you come off very low. You're very low.
All right. Hold on.
All right, no, you're back. You're back.
Oh, my God.
There must be a connection.
There it is again.
You're out. You're muted, literally.
You're muted.
You're mute.
So Mike with a flash.
So while Chris is Chris, I think this is better.
No,
not at all. No, this has become the episode.
This episode is just being renamed Chris Can't Be Heard.
Heard.
Hold up signs, like right on a.
I know, right? You can text him. I'm gonna text him to see how long it takes to get to.
Text him. This is funny. He's just talking.
I text him. Let's see how long it takes.
He was fine until he went back to fidget with it more.
I don't know what he was fidgeting with.
Well, because it was low, but then like he got normal, and then that's when he touched it again.
Womp womp. And we had Seahawk join us in chat, and I'm like, way to tune in right as we lose everything. Chris is just talking. I love it. He's just talking, but it means literally nothing.
Cursing all of us out.
Yeah, he's like, this is not working.
Well, anyway, you know what? While Chris is doing that, I'll talk about some of my books.
Yeah, what you got? What you got for us?
I got the latest issue of Curse Words.
How is curse words?
It's very good. This ended the first arc.
Okay.
Uh,
That's good. That means it's coming out in trade soon.
That is correct, and I highly recommend you pick it up. This is a book that it might as well just be called "Josh Will Like This." Because it once again has your talking koala.
Talking koala.
Yeah.
With the magic curse words.
Exactly. It's great. You would dig the crap out of it. Poor Chris.
Poor Chris.
I don't know what's going on with him, buddy.
He's got to figure that out. So what else you have?
Just talking on chat. 1 sec. All right. Next up, trying to pick up things Chris doesn't have. I have Nightwing, featuring a team up with Wally West. During this lead up to Doomsday Clock, they're really starting to push more the key players, and one of those is Wally West, since he's the one that started it all by coming back.
I was thinking something. Maybe they're probably going to officially kill Superman.
Again?
Like, yeah, they just killed New 52 Superman.
Yeah, they just killed a Superman.
If Superman's going up against Dr. Manhattan, they're definitely killing Superman.
And it's called Doomsday Clock, but like I just don't think you can pull that off again.
I see where you're coming from, Josh. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like I'm still. This is racking my brain. Like
yeah, how could you possibly?
You can't.
And also, I mean, John's doing a great job, but I feel like Grant Morrison should be called in just to write Dr. Manhattan dialogue.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's crazy.
Maybe. Or you have him to come in to be like, okay, so how does Superman defeat Dr. Manhattan? And Grant could be like, well, it's pretty easy. You do
this. Yeah, it's really simple, guys. Here's the thing. He has to go in, punch himself
in
the atoms to create a nuclear explosion.
Right. So, I don't know.
Anyway.
Still racking my brain. He is just doing this now.
Typity, type. I wish he could type up and get...
Has he texted you back?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. My phone's on mute. No. He hasn't texted me back. So, there is that.
I feel like it's just the the microphone jack or something.
Yeah, because I think he's got the microphone plugged in.
Because it's when he wiggled it that it went away.
Can he hear us?
I would. Yeah, he's nodding. Yes.
Yeah, he can hear us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah. But back to Nightwing. Wally West is a main player in this, and between the Button and the new crossover event going on in Titans right now, I think, and with Detective, with the mystery of Red Robin, they keep playing up these things that will eventually be answered in Doomsday Clock. So, poor Chris.
Yeah, poor Chris.
Nope. Nothing.
Silent.
I got the latest issue of Lucifer, which this miniseries is coming to an end soon. This is it's gearing up between a war, and this is a direct follow-up to the classic Lucifer series, and it follows the plot points left open between the war between Lucifer and the Japanese underworld peeps. And so there's a war brewing, and we're entering the end game with that. So that's really nice. They do not even trying to pretend there's synergy between the book and the show. Literally has no. This is literally a follow up to the '90s run of Lucifer.
Which I was at first I was in a little bit of a limbo about how I felt about it, because the first one ended so well.
Yeah.
That I didn't know how I felt about a new series, but the fact that it is continuing, it's like the new Animal Man for that short period that was out.
It's actually really good, and as someone who recently just finished the Lucifer series, if you're a fan of it, you will enjoy this. It does it justice.
Yeah, but I'm sure like it's the same feeling I had when the Lucifer book came out, because I was like, well, nobody else but Neil can write this shit, And then Mike Carey blew me away.
And then Mike Carey killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's when I started noticing Mike Carey's name. You know, anytime he does something like unwritten or whatever, I'll pick it out. But yeah, so it's always like I'm ready to give the other guy a shot. That's one of my favorite characters in the universe. So,
Okay.
On your recommendation.
Shrug. I don't know. I mean, I'm just to Chris. Chris can't figure it out yet. I don't think we're getting them back.
Oh well. We will talk about other things then.
All the other books are books Chris has. It said he's saying he's speaking and he's seeing the audio lines go up, like it's working. It's just not transferring over. Chris, could you leave the Hangout and come back, or will that close the whole thing? Yeah, that will close the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I like how Chris does this now and this now to answer us.
I don't know.
You hold up one of the books he has and go, "Did you like it?"
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Chris, I'm gonna bring up a book and you tell me if you've read it. Okay? If it was one you picked up.
Oh, that looks cool.
That looks Shuttle Found.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the final part of the button we were talking about that ended with the crossover with the Watchmen. And it also introduced something that's been missing in the DCU for a while now, and that is Jay Garrick and the return of the JSA.
Who I also love. I love this book.
Oh, it's good times. This book was awesome. Let's see. What else we got here? Hold on, I just got a message about something on my computer. Okay, anyway, next. I had, Chris, did you get the new Wiccan and Divine one-shot about Rome? Okay. It's one of those one-shots that follows the gods from a different era, and this one, it's the Roman Empire, and Julius Caesar is one of them, and Dionysus and everything, and you get wonderful images like this, where Lucifer of that era is playing a harp made out of people's organs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know.
Written by McKelvey and.
Yes, it's written by the same. It's written by the peeps.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So.
It's just they're doing these different one shots of the people in different eras. Chris, I know you got this. Yeah. See, this is everything that Archie isn't. This is the silly, goofy bullshit. It features Josie and the Pussycats and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And Jughead, the gist is Jughead couldn't get to the concert. Sabrina tries to help him, accidentally casting a spell that makes everyone that hears their music fall in love with Jughead. And hilariousness ensues.
Wow.
And it's done by the art's by it's actually not who I initially thought. Art by Derek Charm, even though the art looks extremely like Squirrel Girl's Erica Henderson. But it's not. It's just a really good lookalike. Huh, okay. Yeah, Jughead's fantastic. Oh, it is the first Mark Waid issue. Weird. So Mark Waid wrote both Archie and Jughead, but they are totally, completely different. Chris, did you read this? Daredevil, the final part to the Purple Man story. Basically is an in-canon explanation for why everyone has forgotten Daredevil's identity.
Okay. Because it's the Purple Man?
Yes. Without giving it away, the end result of this arc is that everyone that once knew Matt Murdock's identity now doesn't. But that includes everyone. His girlfriend, Foggy, everybody has forgotten. Complete blank slate. So that'll be it's an interesting status quo / mini reboot, and we'll see how they go with that. Well, wouldn't it be funny if we were all playing a massive trick on Chris and we could hear him this whole time?
Oh, that would be messed up. But
we're not.
Yeah, thanks for introducing that idea so you can doubt forever.
Yeah.
Yep, doubt forever. That's what I do. I plant that seed.
Yeah.
Wait. Talk? Nope. Thought I heard something.
Yeah, I thought I might have heard him really low. But,
no.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's like when my camera didn't work.
So what other comics do we have?
Did you get this, Chris?
Birthright.
Yep. This book once again introduces just such good fantasy art. It's ridiculous. Trying to figure it out. Trying to find the panel I'm looking for. This issue involves the death of another wizard, involving the possession of his dead body.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is the first issue where all of our entire cast and crew are gathered in the same place. We're no longer following multiple threads of the story. Everyone is together. So it'll be really interesting to see where they go with it from here. Oh, Chris, you all right? No, it's still not working, buddy. Just talk to us in chat. I will look at chat, and you can talk from there. Finally, I think the only other book I had that Chris got is Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. And don't let the awesome Kubert cover fool you. This is actually the finale of the crazy animal control mind telepathy arc. And it's silly, and it's fun, and it's everything we expect from Squirrel Girl. And it ends with social media wins the day. All the other superheroes text law enforcement are like, nah, Squirrel Girl's good, guys. You should trust her.
But she's Squirrel Girl.
Hope you like that blistering takedown and critique of Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. That's what I do. And Chris, did you type in chat? Did you read anything that I have not mentioned?
He's
typing it now. So why don't you guys talk about something while Chris types?
Well,
the Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an
Wow.
empire.
So, Doug, have you been playing any games? I know you usually don't get to play much because of your
I
PC.
finished that. I started kind of a replay on that because this time I made my own writer. The first time I started it in front of somebody, and I didn't feel like boring them by making a writer in front of them. And then I played too long by the end of the night to go back and start over again. And now I'm like playing with an actual character I made up, which is interesting because it showed me that the dad changes depending on what you make your kids look like.
And that's another really cool feature about that as well. And I was saying before, you know.
And what game is this?
Andromeda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the recent patch that came out has fixed a lot of the animation.
Oh, it has. This game, it makes me wish that they had waited till these patches had gone into circulation to begin with.
Like I was saying before we started the cast, it's like, so far, Mass Effect Andromeda has been my favorite Mass Effect game. Like, from the last with the whole last trilogy being said and done, I feel like this game is better than the last trilogy on so many levels. And I've enjoyed it so much. I'm now playing Persona 5, but like I can't wait to go back and do my second playthrough of that game. I just really want to play Persona 5 because it's Persona. But I really enjoyed this Mass Effect game more than I was thinking I would. And like Chris said last week, the more he played it, the more he enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's definitely more than like, and I can see how the knee-jerk reaction in the beginning works. The game starts a little weak. You've got your worst 2 planets in the first 10 hours, and you've got kind of a predictable opening that leads to unpredictable places as you keep going.
Yeah.
You know, opening, you know from the moment you meet the dad that he has to die.
Yeah.
Because you're the lead, you know, and you know kind of where this is going. When the Ket first show up, they just seem like another faceless, monolithic enemy that's fodder. They seem like a Halo villain, which is, you know, something that I was like worried about the whole time. And then, but as you get into the game, you start finding out more about them. They're a little dynamic. You start finding out the villain is actually not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and everybody's doubting him. You find out like little things if you go on, and all this side mission stuff is so rich and thought out, and all of the writing is better. I don't understand about it. Like the dialogue is strong, the jokes are funny, the emails are well written.
Yes, I actually enjoy the emails in this game.
Yeah, and the little back and forth, and find a little message in the barracks that's just between the side characters.
Oh, it's
Who
great.
did you romance?
Oh, yeah. Oh, who did I romance? PB.
PB.
Same.
Was the easiest. Like, I was just like...
Yeah, it just happened. It was
It
just
just
like,
happens.
oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's not so much a romance as it is a friends with benefits that can progress.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
which
sad.
is kind of-
I did not know that if you chose to mess around with her, you locked yourself out of it every other one.
I don't think you do. It's if
Well,
you keep...
I don't know what's going on then, because Vetra and Cora will refuse to progress their, no matter how many plot points I progress in the main story.
Interesting.
Like, I'm now at Kadara Port,
are you?
and I still haven't had to I had to look it up and be like, what did I miss? Apparently there are discussions and stuff that we're supposed to have with both Cora and Vetra that I just have not had.
Interesting.
How far in are you?
I just got to Kadara Port, the slums and the Badlands.
Okay, because like I feel like if you advance past a certain point with PB,
Well, there's Chris's camera's up.
that might be the thing. You hook up with her.
Chris, talk.
Hi.
Hey!
Yes.
Hey. Great.
Don't mess with
Holy
anything.
shit. Nope. Using the microphone on my headset right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, look, let me go back and talk real quick about everything Chris just typed out. Poor guy.
Well, let me.
He said,
how about let me do it because I can actually speak again. Take a break.
all right, go. Go.
All right. Batwoman, probably the final issue I'm going to read of it. It's fine, but I'm not super interested in continuing on with it. Superman is still really great. We get the villain pulling the strings on this whole saga that started with issue 1, and it's someone we haven't seen in a long time, and I think that's really cool.
Who is it?
It's Manchester Black.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Batman is a Batman Swamp Thing team-up that is really interesting and presents a very interesting moral quandary, which I really like.
I read that one. It was a nice little one-shot.
And I really love the art. I think the art's fantastic in it. The Mighty Thor is metal as fuck, and it's building up to something big this year.
Awesome.
Jane Foster punched the Phoenix Force in the face with a hammer. It's awesome. I don't know what else you want from this. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is a one-shot in the middle of this epic Dark Green Ranger story that's focused mainly on Zordon, which he has no characterization, so it's nice to get something for him. Quentin Quire is very different in the 2 books I read this week. In Generation X, he's very well-dressed and focused on his wardrobe. And in Mighty Thor, he's as he always is. So
Okay.
it's kind of odd. I didn't romance anyone in Mass Effect. I fucked up.
How?
I don't know. I was trying to romance Suvi, and it didn't work. And I
really?
reached the end game, and it never happened.
Huh.
And I realized I should have romanced PB because I went back and watched the romance videos. She has the best video.
Yeah. She's the shit.
So,
Yeah. The thing is, you're supposed to be able I think one of the things somebody said is that you have to like kind of flirt early and often
Yeah.
in order to maintain it. And you can do like Suvi or Vetra at the same time as PB. Like, like you can hold both because PB's so casual about it. But I think if you go past a point with PB, it gets serious.
Yeah.
So that's
And
what I
then,
read, is that there's a point where she asks, she wants to add strings to it, and you can choose to commit or cut it off.
Yeah.
That's the end point. But for some reason, the game's treating me like I chose that, even though it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Wrap up comics. I had Green Lanterns,
Oh, more comics.
Part 2 of Secret Empire, which I will talk about next time. And Chris, Part 3 of the mini series of Empowered, Soldier
Yes.
of Love.
yes.
Damn good.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't have much time to talk comics or video games because we have gone well over our normal time for this. So I will just bring up what I have and hold off for the rest until later, okay?
Okay.
the big one I'll talk about before our discussion question. Actually, I'll talk about the discussion question, then I'll talk about our thing, and then we'll finish it up, okay?
Okay.
Discussion topic is one I saw online and I thought was really interesting is say something nice, like genuinely nice, not snarky nice, about a video game you hate. So think
Something
about
nice
that.
about a video game you hate.
Yes, think about that. And it can't be like Josh going, it ended.
Halo 4 ended.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing is coming hot off the heels of EA putting Mass Effect on ice, we have Square Enix not satisfied with just killing off Deus Ex. They have decided to also sell off IO Interactive, the creators of Hitman.
Oh, wow. And Hitman has done really well as a series.
They not good enough for them. They are selling off the creators of Hitman. They are looking for a buyer right now. Hitman as a franchise is up in the air. We don't know. There are rumors that they get to retain the license to Hitman, and they are still working on Season 2. That wasn't previously announced. There are some rumors that Square Enix keeps the IP, and who knows what they're going to do with it. It's just it's all up in the air. And also, we are now less than 1 month. We are 3 weeks away from E3.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So next week, I want you guys to have your top 10 RPG list and your predictions for E3.
Okay. I can do that.
It's all spread out this year. Here's what we know. Starting, I'm waiting for it to load.
Also,
There it is. Starting, wait, what'd you say?
Nothing. I'm looking for E3 stuff.
Okay. Starting Saturday night, it's EA's. And Saturday, I mean afternoon. Like, it'll be 2 o'clock for you guys. Sunday is Microsoft in the afternoon and Bethesda at night. Monday is the PC gaming show in the morning, followed by Ubisoft in the afternoon, followed by Sony in the evening. And Tuesday afternoon is Nintendo. So we have 5 days, or 4 days, Saturday through Tuesday, of press conferences to digest. And they just announced Devolver Digital, one of the largest indie devs of publishers of games, they're doing their own indie-centric E3 conference. So we have a new player in the game. I'm kind of sad Square Enix isn't doing one this year, but you know what you gonna do. Finally, Ubisoft held their conference call with investors, and they announced that every single game they have released has become massively profitable. Ghost Recon is the #1 selling game of 2017, and For Honor is the #2 best-selling game of 2017. Ubisoft can do no wrong. They confirmed an October 17th date for the new South Park game, finally.
That Assassin's Creed going to Egypt is...
Assassin's Creed Origins is starting in Egypt and will kickstart a new trilogy, and the second game will go to Greece.
Okay.
And
Right.
and this is going to be interesting because we have not had a year gap between Assassin's Creed games since Assassin's Creed 1 to 2. Ever since Assassin's Creed 2, there's been a new Assassin's Creed game every year. This is the first time they've spent 2 years working on a game, so it'll be really interesting to see what pops out of that. They also announced Far Cry 5. They announced The Crew 2. And they said they have 2 new IPs coming as well. Both of them will be released before the end of fiscal year. So I guess one of them is going to be the after E3, like their surprise, and here's one more thing that they love doing so much at their conferences. So we shall see.
Okay.
So now let's wrap it up. Say something nice about a game you hate.
Call of Duty sure is militarily accurate.
What game? Call of Duty?
Sure is well researched by the military. It sure is good propaganda. Next person.
Oh, Josh.
That's not nice.
The Halo series has really great weapon design.
There you go.
Hey,
No, really.
no, that's a legit thing.
That's good.
Like,
That's good.
Bungie makes really good like physics when it comes to their games, like when they're weapons. That's what makes Destiny works really well. Their guns feel right. You know.
That's fair. That's good. I like it. Chris?
This is different.
Star Wars Battlefront sounds like Star Wars, and that is a good thing.
You hated Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah, I did not like it.
You mean like the sound effects? Sound effects?
It sounds like Star Wars, and that's good. Yes.
Like that, yes.
All right. And I guess for me, to round it out, I will just... Oh, side note, tangent, real quick. There's a new Let's Play up on our channel for the amazing game Dead Cells. You need to get it, Doug, as a PC player. And Chris, you need to get on this shit too. It's the Metroid meets Castlevania meets whatever. I don't even care. It's so good.
Is it coming out on PlayStation Network?
It's eventually hitting consoles, yes, but not until it gets out of early access.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. Jesus, I can't stop playing it.
That cells with a C, right?
Yes, like body cells.
Yeah.
If you want to, like I said, that's why I put up the video. If you want to get a taste of what it looks like, check out the Let's Play I put. It's not very long. I kept it pretty short. It's just me getting my ass wrecked like over and over again. Oh, Steven is making fun of the Star Trek game.
All right. Well,
Anyway, so the game I hate, you know, I'll even give you two, and they're both just there to twist the knife on Josh.
Oh no.
Skyrim certainly does have a lot to do.
It does.
It sure does. And Fallout 4, it's pretty cool the stuff you can do with your settlement if you try.
If you try.
I hate those games so much. They're so bad.
Not like those games. I feel like
Fallout in general? Or?
I think he doesn't like Bethesda's RPGs.
I don't. I try. I give them a shot every friggin' time. I just do not like the way they do RPGs. I don't.
It's okay.
The best Western RPGs are ones made by BioWare and CD Projekt Red, and now Guerrilla with Horizon. If you count that as an RPG, it's an action RPG. It's whatever. Point is, there's so many other better, well-done Western ones.
I think that's what it is. It's all open the world.
Open and kind of directional. Like I don't really feel like Skyrim has a story so much as it's just.
It has a story, but your factions are two dickhead factions.
Witcher 3 does open world RPG to almost perfection. It's fine.
Well, yeah, that Witcher 3 is one of those. It's a perfect game.
Yeah. Anyway, that about wraps up what I've got so far. I'll keep the rest until next week. It's going to be a big video game heavy show.
Yeah.
Heard it.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you next
All
week.
right. Have a good night. We'll be back next week. Usual time, usual place.
Peace.
All right. Stopping broadcast now.